This is a test stream, just checking in. No one's watching this, obviously, but you know, just got this whole thing set up. Sony camera with the frame rate and the clear picture. You could see just how like oily my hair is and everything, and all the little details. You could see Osama in the back right there. Great, what's it called? Surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. Not like amazing, but surprisingly good. What's it called? Dynamic range. A lot of details missing, but at the same time, it's, you saw like I had to squint right there because this is a really bright light right here. In fact, there might be a better spot for this light. It could be pointed better. Yeah, it could be. Here, I'll just, real simple. Just, I guess that's as far as it's gonna go. But point this there. Point that there. And this there. Cool, so now that part of the room is not nearly as lit, and I'm gonna also redirect these lights to basically all point to the front as well. The front and on top. Cool, so now basically all the lights in the room, and let me add this. Alright, that doesn't do much, but all the lights in the room, except for that light back there in that closet, are all bouncing off this wall in the front. So now there's even better dynamic range. Now you could see the poster in the back even better. Of course, that wall in the back is really, really overexposed. I could do manual exposure. I could do manual. I could, what is it again? What is it again? Okay. Okay, so that's straight. And nope. Is it this one? Nope, that's the display. That's peaking. That's zebra. Oh yeah, it's this one. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's no issues with the lighting. Let me change up the lighting real quick because I want to capture some different kinds of lighting. Actually, I could just change the ISO as I go. I could just, but let me see if I can get one ISO to capture them all. Might as well. I doubt it's going to happen, but it's worth a shot. I kind of like when it's dark. I don't want to adjust the ISO. I could. Oh, but then all the colors get washed out. Back to 1600. Oh, and if I get my good lens, dude, if I get my f1.4. Where is this dude with my f1.4? Because I'm on f2.8 right now. If I get an f1.4, I have an f1.4, but if I get that, still they're both 24 millimeter. This is zoom, so I can zoom. In and out. I don't know. I just felt like doing that. I just felt a compulsion to do that. Shit, this is gonna be fun. I got the screen running. Everything's running really nicely. My setup here is my main laptop, which is a MacBook, which I do everything out of. I have that, and then I have this PC here, which I hate using PCs. I hate using Windows. I hate using Mac too. I hate using everything, but Windows I just can't stand. But you know, you can play games on it, so there's that. So for games, for good snapping, things like that, this is the gaming monitor right here. This is the gaming PC on the gaming monitor. It's a shitty monitor. There's a lot of screen tearing on the monitor, like a lot, like hella. I don't know if you can notice it in the thing, but it's big time. It's serious. Like I notice it all the time. It doesn't ever go away. Especially when playing games is hell on this monitor, but it's good enough for now. And I'm kind of tired of spending money right now. I have this speaker, that speaker. It would be real easy for me to there's no. Let me check one thing real quick. Let me check one thing just to get my audio straight, because if I could, I don't want to do this, but fuck it. This is why I have it. I'm gonna go get my aux cable that I keep in my backpack as a backup, because you know you always gotta. If you're with the shit, then you have a deep, profound respect for aux cables. At least if you were born like before the year 2002 or whatever, then aux cables are like your best friend, you know. And so one of the things that I keep in my bag, like to come in clutch, is an aux cord, and it's actually come in clutch a surprising amount of times, because I'm around other people that are also with the shit, and we oftentimes need aux cables. So it's only happened a few times, like two, but it's nice to have it. But yeah, it's more worth it to, because I don't have an aux cable right now. I mean, I have one, but I can't. It would be really annoying to route it like this. Let me make sure this has an aux input first, actually. Because I know it has an optical, but I don't have a way to send an optical signal to it. No, I don't. Hold up 1 second. Let me just see one little thing. Let's see if this actually works. Oh my god, okay, cool. I said, oh my god, it's funny because the way that it was about to be set up just now, like the way that what I plugged in was the headphone jack coming out of the speaker going back into the subwoofer that sends the audio into the speaker. It's infinite power. That's what I was doing. But this aux cable is like, I mean, I could disconnect it and connect it every time, but it's annoying, and I have an extra aux cable. I know this is like mad fucking like high budget, unnecessarily extra cables, but like this one in particular, I wanna do right, you know? So that can rest back there. Right now everything's running on battery power actually. I have 35% on this camera. I need to get a plug-in battery. This cannot be charged at the same time that I have this running, because the power of going into my USB thing, like that's able to power my Elgato, because it needs power to actually do that, because the cable is not long enough. The cable is literally Look at how long my cable is, bro. Look at this. Look. This is the length of my cable. See this? That's it. That's my cable. So that's running into my USB hub. It would be real convenient if, you know, this computer had a proper USB, but it just has USB-C, so I needed that for the Elgato. Because I tried all these USB-Cs and it's like, oh no, it must take USB 2.0 specifically, which is fucking retarded. And I don't want to have to buy a whole nother Elgato. Everything's so expensive nowadays, dude. But yeah, I got that running. This needs, I gotta get some cables, dude. I gotta get some cables. I'll make a note of it later. I'll remember. I'm not gonna forget this. This is gonna be really annoying to have to deal with this right now. This is not something I'm gonna forget. This is running off power. This is running off power. This cable is way too short. All this could be fixed if I just get a longer cable. Fuck it, I'll do that. What else? What else is there to do? This goes in here, that goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. And if I get a long cable, this can go on the other side. That would be nice. Everything would work. I have a mic here. This is the camera. I have a mic here. I have a... Wait, can I add an audio output device? Add audio input capture. USB digital audio. No way. Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta hear the sounds. So I have a mic on my camera. Because the mic on my camera has really good audio. It's really good. And it's it's adaptive. It's adaptive, so it'll constantly change the gain based on what it needs to be. It has auto gain. If I could do that, fuck it, bro. I'm not even about to use Voicemeeter. I've been using Voicemeeter for this. I'm not about to use it. Because I have this mic, I have the audio from this computer. The audio from this computer can either go into these headphones, or I'm trying to get it to go into my speakers, which I'm gonna get the aux cord for right now. Regardless of where it goes into, I also want the clean audio to go into the Elgato, as well as the video go into the Elgato, so the audio needs to be split and sent into both of those places. It needs to be easy for me to switch between the two sources as well, headphones and speakers. And then the Elgato needs to capture audio and video and collect it here. However, when it collects it here on this PC, on this Mac, it's compressed down into one source. So Voicemeeter is something I can use to handle all that, plus manage the audio levels, and it's still kind of annoying. Because I can't just use the volume buttons to influence the audio input or output. Neither of them work. I can mute it completely, but if I put it on 2 volume, it's the same as 100 volume. Dude, if I can completely eliminate Voicemeeter from the workflow entirely, holy shit, that would be so useful. And of course I would be able to. Of course I'd be able to. It makes no sense why I wouldn't be able to if I'm using a whole different PC to stream versus, streaming on the same thing.